Go ahead.
What was he at?
He was reading Ezekiel.
Yeah, finish off Ezekiel and then get, what's that, Job 4:7?
Shit, there's time to say that.
We about to get on these little motherfuckers that got their ass put to death.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah, you know where that account of Elisha calling out the sheep bears? Shit, they got
Shit. Slay utterly old and young, both babes and little children, and women become...
That's right, man. So, just like the scriptures say, the Most High is going to make that decree for the death angel to come out and slay utterly old and young, man.
That's right.
And you see incidents of that happening with these little kids getting put to death in the school, man. To show you the Most High is not a respecter of persons, man. He don't give a fuck if it's an old-ass, wheelchair, arthritis, motherfucking glaucoma having ass old bitch, or it's some little knucklehead ass, wicked ass little kid, man. Either way it go. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Plain and simple. Go ahead, Doc.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
That's right, man. So when that death angel come around, it's going to begin with you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Then after that, it's going to trickle down to you other nations, man. And mainly, hey, that death angel is really going to be fucking up the so-called white man.
Right.
Plain and simple. Hey, let me get that in Job. Plain and simple, man.
This is Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent.
So you could say, oh, what about those 20 innocent little children that just got killed for no reason? The scripture said, who therefore perish being innocent? Meaning none of them little motherfuckers was innocent, man. Put it this way, if you were innocent, you wouldn't be down here on earth, man. You come down here on earth to live out judgment, man.
Yep.
So you wasn't innocent, man. Them little kids wasn't innocent. What?
Or where were the righteous cut off?
Or where was the righteous cut off, man? If those little kids was innocent and righteous, the Most High wouldn't have judged them like that. But hey, evidently, the little kids must have been as wicked as the grown folks that got killed in that act too. Because they received the same type of judgment, man. Oh, you got something?
I was about to find, the spirit of vengeance. It's a lot. This is, it's a lot. Wrong script side, it's a lot. I'm trying to find the script where it say, the Lord create spirits for vengeance. Because you know what I'm saying, when a lot of motherfuckers get put to death, them death angels be putting people to death based off of vengeance, man. Because the Lord, you can only do so much in the flesh. I don't think you're gonna get away with this shit. You know?
Hey, even them little kids who be getting killed by drunk drivers, man. That's all a part of judgment, man. Once you understand judgment, then you understand why people get put to death. You understand, once you understand judgment, you understand why 20 little motherfuckers got their ass killed in a school, man. Through a school shooting. And once you understand the plans of the so-called white man, of these elites, you understand why that shooting took place in the first fucking place, man. It's so they can take away your Second Amendment rights and instill martial law. But y'all don't pay attention to shit like that, man.
This is Sirach, chapter 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Right. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So
there's spirits that's made just to put people to death, man. To carry out the vengeance of the Most High.
That's it.
Just like the angel that's gonna that's in charge of the destruction of America, he was created just for the destruction of America, man.
That's right.
Just like his spirits that get put on these men to rape these sluts out here, man. That spirit was put on that man just to humble that slutty ass bitch, man. We getting on you bitches tonight too, man. Cause we be holding back up on these sluts in Las Vegas, man. And you bitches be the main ones walking around here full of folly and all proud and shit, man.
Fire and hell and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
That's right, man. Fire, the nuclear destruction. Hell, which is the grave. Famine, which is you starving. And death, man. All of those are a part of death. All of those was created for what?
For vengeance.
For vengeance, man. It ain't created just to be there, man. It's created to serve vengeance. For recompense, man. So you can pay, so you can receive the fruit of your doing.
I got some. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that even I am he, and there is no power with me. Right. I kill and I make alive.
So the Most High said, he's the one that killed and he's the one that make alive. So if you think the motherfucker that killed the little, those 20 kids were wicked, the Most High said he's in charge of people dying. So the Most High put those little kids to death, man.
That's right.
That was by his decree that those little motherfuckers got killed.
I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that could deliver out of my hand.
Hey, so the so-called white man think that he's about to save himself from the coming destruction and from the slavery of his enslavement of his nation. But he ain't gonna be able to deliver himself, man.
I think they're gonna stop right here.
Hey, check this out. I work on the strip, man. I be here for like 6 to 8 hours, right? I very rarely hear sirens, bro. But every time we out here holding camp, I hear a siren and see an ambulance, man. Every single time we out here pushing the gospel, it's an ambulance running up and down the motherfucking strip, man. I let you know the Most High ain't playing, man. Hey, and it's confirmed, Israel. That wicked ass security guard that came up against us, man, that nigga got his ass fired, man.
That's right, Chrome. Y'all should holler for that, man. Fucking. Hey, the Most High is dealing, man.
Now that nigga top flight
is
in the unemployment line.
Right.
Hey, man, that let you know the Most High ain't playing with you motherfuckers out here, man. When we tell you that this place is gonna be destroyed, that the so-called white man is going into slavery, we mean what the fuck we're saying.
That's right.
We mean it with every bit of our heart, man. And it's the truth.
And it's not because we say it, it's because the scriptures say it,
That's
man.
right, man.
It's because it's the word of the Heavenly Father, man.
That's right.
You ain't gotta take our word up on it, take it up with the Most High.
Oh, yeah, thanks for bringing that out too. That sounded hella bang right there. Hey, Salaki, you know, Jay gotta humble down sometimes. And get humbled down sometimes.
This is, I got another one. This is Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our God is the God of salvation.
Hey, so it says he that is our power, man. That's possession. The Most High, just like this cracker walked up talking about he's my God and not yours. No, motherfucker. He's our God, man. That's our power. We possess him and he possesses us, man.
Right. And unto the Most High, the Lord, belong the issues from death.
Hey, that's right. So it says, unto the Most High belong the issues of death. What's some of the issues of death? Car accidents, overdoses, abortions, hey, school shootings, man. We gonna ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off, man.
Right.
The Most High made that happen because to him belongeth the issues of death, man. Cancer, AIDS, fucking what's some other one? Heart attack, man. Blood clots, spider bites, man. Snake bites. It's multiple ways for you wicked ass people to get put to death out here, man.
Right.
And it's multiple ways that it's gonna happen.
That's right. That was it on that. So, you know, that was just to expound on, you know, when the Lord said, I kill and make it alive, man.
That's right.
No matter how you die, the Lord, he's the one that controlled that, man. Bottom line.
Plain and simple.
You know? You want that account with Alicia?
God, yeah.
Second Kings, mistaken.
It just got like 20 degrees colder with that one burst of wind.
Man.
It's like, fuck. Because of that rain, man, the moisture's in the air.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's so, hey, Shalakia, brothers, it's so cold and worn out out here. You could barely turn the pages if you got a skinny, this version of 1611. It's gonna be hard for you to get to that page you're trying to get to, man. So Shalakia on that, brothers. Bro, bear with me for a second.
I'm gonna look it up in my phone real fast.
I know where it's at.
Fucking.
I'm just trying to, skinny ass pages.
Man, my phone keep on updating my KJV and shit, man. Every time I try to lock on some quick scripture grab shit, it's gotta update.
God, here we go, I got it. It's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2. And I'm gonna start at
Like that?
No, I don't
Verse-
like anything so-called white man
fuck out of here. 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 22. So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spake. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way,
Salaki. Now Elisha was basically the underling of Elijah, which was a great prophet. Now when Elijah transcended, a double portion or 2 times the power that his spirit possessed was bestowed upon Elisha.
and he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked them.
Hey, so the little children came out and started mocking Elisha. Go ahead.
And said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head.
Because he was bald headed, Ain't no telling he probably had a full bald head, or he probably had the Uncle Phil bald head in the middle and the hair on the sides. Either way it go, Jake take pride in his hair, not pride, but Jake like to look good, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You like to look good, man. Hair, beard, hey. That's why when David's messengers got sent back with half their beard shaven, so they wouldn't get put to shame, he told them to set themselves aside until their beard grew back, man. Go ahead. So the children were saying, get thee up, bald head. Meaning, get out of here, bald head.
I lost the page again. Verse 24. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh.
Hey, all you soft-ass, effeminate-ass niggas get mad because we put curses on people, because the elders be cursing you wicked-ass prophets out, man. But yeah, Elisha cursed some little children, man, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
So why ain't you saying that Elisha is wicked, man? Go ahead.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them.
So it said 2 she-bears came out and fucked 42 children up, man. Hey, man, the Most High don't give a fuck about you kids out here, man. You kids is gonna get the same type of death that your parents is gonna get, man.
Right.
Most High ain't playing no games, man. This is not the time to be playing with the Most High, man. Most High ain't playing no games out here. He's showing judgment upon judgment, man. It's many things. Matter of fact, it's signs everywhere, man. Just I forget when it was, but not too long ago, a mass number of squid washed up on California shores, man.
2 days ago.
How much?
A couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago, man. That's some more animal deaths coming about, man. All of these are signs, man.
Okay, they would.
What was that? Was that on 12/12?
If I'm not mistaken.
That's 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
That's 12/12 then.
I can look it up. Basically, they were saying that, you know, Esau tried to be humanitarian when it comes to some fucking animals. They were trying to throw the squid back in the ocean, and the motherfuckers kept swimming right back out. Like, nope.
It was funny, and that was talking about the babies were confused because it was a bunch of adolescents. So they were confused. They didn't know what they man. They knew what the fuck they was doing. They was killing themselves, man.
Thanks to this devil, man.
Yeah.
Got the earth all fucked up.
The so-called white men done polluted the ocean so much, man, that the inhabitants of the ocean are killing themselves, man. They don't even want to be in the waters because you white people are polluting it, man.
That's right.
You got something up?
Speak.
Spirit. So basically just go to Isaiah 47.
Hey, so with that, Shalom, Yasharala. This is Isaiah when we start to talk. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. What is that referring to? It's talking about America. America is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. It's telling this place to sit down in the dust, man. Because this place is confusion. And dust represents confusion in the scriptures as well, man. But it's telling you fucking proud ass people in Babylon, sit down in the dust, man. Because you're exalted a little too high right now, man. Go ahead.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin of Babylon.
Oh, virgin of Babylon. This place ain't been hit yet. That's why it's referred to as the virgin.
Right.
Go ahead.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right. This place ain't gonna be called tender and delicate, man. Because this place is going down structurally, man.
Right.
From the economy to the infrastructure. This piece of shit ass Las Vegas, man. They trying to build these new casinos, but this shit is still fucking look like a piece of shit. Hey man, this place is gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh.
Right.
Pass over the rivers.
Come, you know what I'm saying? Basically make bare the wickedness of this fucking kingdom, man. That you call America. And who's running this kingdom? The so-called white man. Right. That's why if you want to get deep, every time it mentions Babylon, it's always synonymous with the so-called white man, man. Right. Everywhere it talks about in the scriptures about Babylon being destroyed, it also talks about Edom being destroyed the same way. So that should let you know who's in control of Babylon the Great today. Right? Because the ancient Babylon was controlled by those fucking Hamites, man. The so-called Ethiopians today. So the modern day Babylonians is the so-called white man. Right. And everything is being uncovered about this devil, man. How he ruled. How society is looked at amongst all these different nations outside of America, man. They know how this place gets down. Bullshit democracy. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Yep.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And thy shame is being seen, man. That's why all these different nations can call you out on your bullshit. That's why Ahmadinejad can come out during the UN Assembly and talk a gang of shit about you. And have all y'all walking up out of there and shit, man. Cause y'all know he was right. Fucking idiots. And that's a so-called heathen, man. A Persian. He could lift up the skirts on you. Go ahead, bro.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And your shame is being seen. Mr. White man. That's why they've been trying to go after Assange, man. That whole WikiLeaks shit was revealing a lot of the bullshit that you devils was doing. So you being uncovered on all levels, man. On all levels. All your bills are being, you know what I'm saying, revealed. You can go on the internet and look up all these different legislations that they're trying to pass to further put people into slavery, man. The Georgia Guidestones, that's been exposed. And what is that about? To maintain humanity under 500 million people when there's well over 6.5 billion people on the planet Earth.
Right.
That's the devil for you.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
When the Lord comes, he will not meet thee as a man. That's because the Lord, who y'all call Jesus Christ, which is a so-called black man, when he comes back, he's coming back with a power, man. He's coming back in an angelic force. He's coming back with the host of heaven.
That's right.
And when he comes back, he's going to destroy shit with the host of heaven, the angels. Laugh now, but you shall mourn and weep later. You can laugh now all you want. You can be proud all you want. Just know that they was laughing at the ancient prophets back in the day. Just know that they was laughing at Noah. Go ahead, bro.
As for a Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name.
That's right.
The Holy One of Israel.
Yep.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness.
And this place will be filled with darkness pretty soon. The day of the Lord is going to be darkness.
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
That's right. This bitch you call America will not be called the Lady of Kingdoms, man. Because she's going to be destroyed. She's that whore that sit up on the beast right now. So she's feeling herself right now, man. She got that military power. You know, she's part of that NATO. And they got power right now, man. That's Rome coming back all over again. But the Lord destroyed Rome.
Right.
So what are you going to do to this modern day Rome?
Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew no mercy.
Yep.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
That's right. And our people didn't get mercy in this land. They did get mercy, man. It's constant bloodshed of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in this land. That's how the so-called white man got this land. He didn't show mercy to you. That's why we ain't gonna show mercy to this devil. No mercy. Hey, get James 2:13 real quick. You know? No mercy was shown, so guess what? You not gonna get that same mercy, man. We gonna constantly fuck you up, right? And ultimately, this America is not gonna be shown mercy, man. It's too late. The judgment is already written.
This is James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy. That has showeth no mercy, and mercy rejoiced against judgment.
That's right. Woo. So you ain't gonna have mercy, man, because you didn't show no mercy. And that's plain as day. You know? That's a go back on that. Come.
Isaiah 47:7. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Hey, and that's this place, man. But guess what? There's gonna be the loss of children here, man. Matter of fact, there is a loss of children. Right. Because these elites be sacrificing your children, whether you believe it or not. Around the time of Halloween, around the time of when they up there in the Bohemian Grove. They up there sacrificing little children, man. So it is the loss of children.
Therefore, verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
That's right. So it is happening.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
That bitch fell down.
For the multitude of thy sorceries,
Seriously,
and for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
For the multitude of your sorceries. All the witchcraft that goes on in this wicked kingdom, man, in this society. You celebrate Christmas, man. That's fucking witchcraft, man, on the people. Because you celebrating a wicked ass holiday, man. You're worshiping a different deity. So you're giving power to these wicked ass spirits. And these people are walking forth with that vibration, that wicked ass Christmas spirit, man. That shit is witchcraft, man. Because in this season, during this time, that's when people feel a certain way. It's like a certain vibration that's out there on everybody, man.
Yeah, 'tis the season to be jolly, bullshit.
That whole, you know what I'm saying? That shit is wicked, man.
Verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Yep.
Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Yep.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Hey, and that's the attitude of this place, man. Nobody fucking with America. We got the top military, man. We got the top schools. You know? We got everything here. There's no other country like this place, man. That's the attitude of the average American, man. That's why a lot of these other nations like to come over here, man. Because they know that attitude. And they want to be a part of this bullshit. That's why the scriptures say all these different nations, they didn't, I'm paraphrasing, they all done been filled with the wine of her fornication, man. That's why these nations like to be over here. You know? They like to partake in the customs of America. That's why they out here celebrating Christmas. They finna celebrate New Year. You know what I'm saying? They just celebrated Thanksgiving last month. All this bullshit, man. That's all American, man. That's American customs. And these heathens get that when they come over here.
Right. This is Daniel 7:20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows.
Yep.
So that's America, whose look was more stout than his fellows, because the 3 that fell was Britain, France, and Spain.
Yep.
Now you had the French was it the American-French Revolution?
Yeah.
Then you had the Spanish-American War. And then America came from who? Britain, man.
Yep.
So America is the most proud of the Edomites, man.
Right.
They're more proud than Russia, France, England, Britain, Spain. Just like the brother was saying, man.
Right.
America think they got the best schools, the best education, but yeah. Why do the Japanese come and the Chinese come over here and they outshine any American student in any math class, man?
Right.
When I was going to school for accounting, man, I was sitting in class and it was finite mathematics, man. I was sitting in class baffled. White kids were sitting in class needing tutors, man. The Chinese little gooks was getting up. Well, this is how you add to four, and man, that was outshining the class, man. But yeah, America has the best education. That's bullshit, man. Why the fuck are you Americans stupid then?
That's right. That's right.
Back in Isaiah 47, verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee.
Yep.
Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth,
Yep.
and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly,
Yep.
which thou shalt not know.
And y'all watch. This destruction is just gonna come up on you with your pants down when you least expecting it. You know? Those people over there heard when Hurricane Sandy hit, those people, you know what I'm saying, they had no idea that a big ass hurricane was about to sweep their ass out and fuck their cities up. They didn't know until the last minute, man. And those people wasn't even prepared. Got their electricity wiped out. They didn't have no food. Got their houses destroyed. That was judgment, man. But that's the beginning of the desolation of this wicked ass society, man. And it's gonna come upon you unawares, man, when you least expecting it. You know?
Hey, Salakia, and you dumbass crackers, man, that fell victim to Hurricane Sandy, you didn't learn from Hurricane Katrina that FEMA don't give a fuck?
Right.
You out there begging for help for FEMA, you didn't learn that shit from Katrina, man?
Right.
Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries,
Come.
wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Hey, and that's aimed towards these elites, man. Because they the ones that use that enchantments against the people, man. They perform the witchcraft behind the doors, man, with their little secret societies. You know? They the ones that put that shit out on the people, man. So in that day, the Lord is telling you, stand now with your shit. See what you gonna do with them wicked ass entities on the left hand side that you like to use against the people, man. Because ain't no enchantment against Israel, man.
That's right.
Ain't no enchantment against the men of the Lord. So you at least can continue to do what the fuck you do. It may work on these average peons out here, but it's not gonna work on the men of the Lord, man.
Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Right.
If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail.
That's
Thou
right.
art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, and that's
all your scientists.
God,
You know?
people who be in all to all the astrology,
Yeah.
the horoscopes and shit.
That's right.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
That's right. And they ain't gonna do a damn thing. You can line all the top people. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said he gonna try to destroy the wisest out of Edom, man. You could bring them forth, but that ain't gonna do nothing. The Lord is mocking you. Get all these people, man. Right. See what the fuck they gonna do about your destruction.
Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them.
Yep.
They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
and that fire we already explained.
I got it.
You know? You got it.
It's Zechariah chapter 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Yep.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yep.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
That's right. And that's the plague that the Lord is going to send upon all you nations that fought against Jerusalem, man.
Right.
You're going to be destroyed with the sword, man. That glycerin sword. You're going to be melted out here, man. So that's that fire that's going to burn you for stubble.
Right.
You know? And that's judgment, man. I can't wait for that to happen, man. To see all those missiles just raining upon you. That's gonna be the ultimate judgment of Babylon, aka America. It ain't gonna be no more Las Vegas Boulevard, man. No, it ain't gonna be no more Bally's, Wild Bill's, fucking Caesar's Palace, MGM Grand. All that shit gonna be desolate, man. Right? Somebody give me Jeremiah 51. You know? This place is about to be devoured, man. It's gonna turn into a straight out, hey, Nevada itself is a desert, but guess what? The entire country is about to become Nevada. But the only difference is, it ain't gonna be no cities. It's gonna be nothing but wild creatures and the fowls of heaven. That's it. And bushes and thorns. Oh shit, somebody can get Isaiah 13 as well.
I got it's Jeremiah 50 and 25. Then I'm gonna get to 51.
Okay.
The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Come.
For this is the work of the Lord power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Yup. Nuclear missiles, man.
Jeremiah 51. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them. Oosh. In the midst of them that dwell in the Salah. And against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land.
That's right.
For in the day of the trouble they shall be against her round about.
That's right. And that's talking about them arrows where they get to flying. When they come down on America, man, everything is gonna get fanned out, man. It's gonna get wiped away.
Right.
Everything.
What are you doing? Taking pictures?
Go ahead, bro.
Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifted himself up in his bridgeting, and spare ye not her young men. Destroy ye utterly all her host.
Yep. All your military gonna be destroyed. Everything up in this motherfucker is gonna get wiped out, man. Everything. You know? There's more to it?
Yeah. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. You want to break that down? Or you keep going?
Is that Jeremiah 50?
51.
51. Yeah, go to 51. And so like matter of fact, go to 50
And start at the 50 and start at 9.
Jeremiah 50 and 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
And basically that's talking about all these different assembly of nations in the Middle East, in the northern part of the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Russia, Iran, all these different nations the Lord is raising them up, man, to come against America. Because that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to have that Ezekiel 38 war. And make the Gog and Magog war, man. He's gonna stir them up. And notice those nations got the nuclear capabilities, man. They possess that nuclear missile, something that America got, but you're not the only ones. Your enemies got them too.
It's Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them,
Right.
which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
And the Medes is talking about the modern day Russians. You know? Because soon as America go into Iran, that's going to cause Russia to get into that war.
Hey,
It's inevitable. Russia will be involved in that Third World War. And they're going to be the main cause of America being destroyed.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children.
That's right, man. The Russians ain't going to give a fuck. They're just going to shoot off everything they got and destroy this place, man. Wipe it flat. They ain't going to give a fuck who's over here. You know?
In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
So America is gonna be desolate, man. If you look up about ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, what was it known for? Bestiality and homosexuality and lesbianism. And the Lord rained fire and brimstone on that place and wiped it flat. And to this very day, it has been not one city built up. Everything's been desolate in ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Nothing's there. Nothing but pillars of salt, ashes, and sulfur. That's it. Proving that account back in the days of Lot, that happened. Well, America is going to be the same way. When those nuclear missiles drop on America, it's going to be just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? This place is going to be no more. It's going to be a desolate wilderness. All these lights that you see, all the entertainment, is going to be no more. It's going to be this place is just going to be left a memorial. This used to be a city, a great city at that.
Keep going. I'll start back at the top. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain.
So all those missiles that get shot off, they're not gonna return in vain, man. They're gonna hit their mark. Everybody with the arrow, the nuclear missile. Because this not talking about no actual people standing with an actual bow and arrow. You can't shoot a fucking bow and arrow and that arrow shoot and go over to another city, man. Or over into another country. That's unheard of. That's not what that's talking about. That's talking about the nuclear missiles when they get shot off. And they're not gonna return them void, man. So you could build as many missile defense systems as you want. But they will hit their marks, man. Right. Go ahead, bro.
And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord.
Yeah.
Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold.
Because the mother of this place is what? Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? She birthed you, but she's gonna be ashamed of you at the end of the day because the economy, man. Them European countries, they're facing austerity measures, man. And whatever affects them, and as far as the economy, the effect comes from America, man. So even she's ashamed of you. Go ahead, bro.
Because of the wrath of the Lord, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be as a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. Inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her all plagues.
So this place is gonna be desolate, man. Right. It's gonna be desolate. You know? Ain't nobody gonna step foot on the soils of America in that day, man. Right? Because it's gonna be destroyed. And we out here, we just tell it, we warning you, man. Out the Holy Bible.